Good Friday evening, Southeast Texas. It's like somebody flipped the switch. A hot weekend. Partly sunny skies expected tomorrow. We'll see lows in the low to mid 70s tonight. Highs close to 90. More of the same coming up on Sunday. Slim to none coming up this weekend. And that's what we're expecting. Heat indices close to 100 in the lakes and into the lower and middle 90s in the triangle. Scattered showers and storms return to the forecast as we work on into the first half of next week. And those rain chances will likely persist through next week and the following weekend. Otherwise, as you can see, heat indices near 100 in the lakes tomorrow and into the mid and upper 90s here in the triangle. Slim to none this weekend. Slight chance returns on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a scattering. Modeling shows a lot more, but these models bounce around. They flip-flop day to day and every run. So instead of me going 60 or 70 or 80% coverage like some of them are showing, and then the next day they only go 0. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go a consistent 40% coverage because I think we'll be able to do that each day. And as we get closer within 48 hours, then I'll be able to tell you the next day or the day after that that we need to increase our rain chances to a 50 or 60 or 70 or 80% coverage, which I think is doable. See, high-res modeling is the way to go. We have 48 hours of that. I'm very confident this weekend is going to be mainly dry, maybe not Saturday night, but during the days it should be dry. Now as we move towards, say, Monday, I'll have a real good handle on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we may be able to increase this to a 50, 60, 70, maybe 80% coverage. But I'm not going to bounce back and forth anymore. I'm done with that. This is kind of a turning point in my career as we're going to try to be a little more consistent as far as trying to forecast day-to-day rain chances in Southeast Texas. I'm tired of flip-flopping. That's my commentary for tonight. Hope you and your family are doing well. As far as the Southeast Texas allergy report, down on tree pollen and weed pollen, but up on grass pollen and mold as far as the allergy suffering index. Everything at a moderate level across the area. Lots of moisture over our area, but still we have a ridge of high pressure over our area. See it right there? See how those lines go up and then down kind of a hill? That's why we're probably not going to see much coming up this weekend. And what we're translating or going toward is seeing a southwest flow aloft. So disturbances are going to be rounding this upper trough of low pressure and be embedded within the south flow and be brought into Texas. Almost every day we're going to have a disturbance coming up through the weekend and next week. It's when is this ridge going to break down? We think it's going to be probably late this weekend, and we'll start to get to more of a scattering of showers and storms. So everything coming from the upper low and the disturbances coming in from, say, the Pacific will be guided on into Texas, and that should result in scattered, possibly numerous showers and storms. We're going to obviously have the moisture. Here's one disturbance, but the ridge tonight I think is going to hold things fairly quiet. Another couple disturbances coming through, and it's just going to be that southwest flow right on through. It's a very persistent pattern right on through the end of the work week next week in Southeast Texas. So tonight, looking at cloudy skies across the area, not going to cool off. Will we see any of those showers and storms coming out of central Texas headed our way? Futurecast high-res modeling says no. That may not be the case tomorrow night. It may graze the lakes area. Regardless, we're going to be very warm, well above normal. Lows will be in the low to mid 70s. Then tomorrow we'll peel away those clouds and go partly sunny in the afternoon. Let's see if we can get back up at the 90-degree threshold. Now, these models are too cool. I think we'll see about 88, 89, 90 up in the lakes area. Way too cool here in the triangle. We'll go with highs into the upper 80s here in the triangle. So, give you an idea, that means heat indices will probably be close to 100 in spots tomorrow. On the Gulf of Mexico, slightly choppy seas around 2 feet are expected. A southeast wind at 10 to 15 knots. High tides at Sabine Pass at 5:23 a.m. and 2:37 p.m. Water temperature up to 76. Our forecast tonight, just in case that complex of showers and storms in central Texas makes its way, and I don't think that's going to happen, we'll just go with a 10% coverage of showers as it dissipates. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, much warmer. Lows in the lower 70s, lakes, mid 70s in the triangle. Then tomorrow, maybe a 10, 20% coverage. Very slim chance, I should say 10% coverage of showers and storms. Highs will be in the upper 80s to around 90. So keep hydrated. Lots of breaks. if you're pushing that lawnmower. Extended forecast, slim to none this weekend and highs in the upper 80s. Then as we head on into Monday and Tuesday, rain chances start increasing across the area as that ridge of high pressure breaks down. And then we're just going to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the following Monday, a 40% coverage every day. Again, do not be surprised if we have to increase these rain chances. Notice I've cooled the afternoon highs into the lower 80s. That's because I believe we'll have abundant cloud cover and a pretty good chance of rain and thunderstorms. So maybe actually a little bit below normal. Download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com. Hope you and your family have a wonderful weekend.